easily forget to build that in. And then you build the product and then people are not really getting the experience you were hoping out of it. And you're like, oh crap, what the frick did I do wrong? Like, why are people not consuming the course the way I hoped? Why are people not showing up to the coaching calls the way I hoped? Why are people not taking my upsell the way I hoped? All those different things. And having the experience be an essential part of the conversation when you're looking to prove an offer, build an offer, and sell an offer, I think is an essential, it's just really an essential part of that build and that discussion. And I think once people add in the conversation about experience, you kind of come a little bit more full circle and you have the ability to go, oh, okay, this is how people are actually going to walk through and almost not ingest. I'm not sure what the right word is. I'm not sure, but it's like almost like breathe in what you're doing, like encompass what they're doing. I'm not sure, but I think you get my meaning. Like, how are they actually going to take this full circle into into the program, product, or service they're participating in? Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I think some things that you can do, when you are working with courses, for
Yeah.
instance, right? There are things that you can do that can make it fun, that can just have a little playfulness to it. Because I think so often as adults at some point in our life, we can stop having fun. And there is no reason for that. None. I will tell you, you guys deserve and have permission to be your 12-year-old self for the rest of your life. And so I love to bring that in to anything that I'm doing in business. And there's a craving and a desire for people to find that fun and playfulness in there. So in courses, you could have contests, you could have badges, depending on what software you're using and where you're holding them, right? You've got that opportunity to do that. We've talked about that, Jenny, with, having like the top 10, engaging, and then having opportunity to win prizes. The prizes don't have to be much. It can be something very simple. It can literally be a custom video that says congratulations. Maybe it's something that you offer as a low ticket offer that you want to gift something. Maybe you have a book that you want to drop in the mail. Doesn't matter what it is. It's just creating some more excitement around it and giving them more reasons to come back and consume, and thinking about that journey like you're talking about. They're wanting to go from, course video 1 to 37. At what kind of time frame are we looking at? Are we wanting them to consume them all at once, week by week? If so, how do we create moments to celebrate in between? Maybe it's a part of the coaching calls. What do the coaching calls look like? And you mentioned that, like what are some opportunities in those calls to not just feel like you're being coached at, but you're creating that community.